जयपुर गुलाबी शहर भी जिसे कहते हैं, राजस्थान का कैपिटल सिटी है और एक पॉपुलर टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन। यहाँ देखने को कई सारे अट्रैक्शंस हैं जिसके आप दीवाने ज़रूर होंगे। सो दिस इज़ योर अल्टीमेट 3-day टूर प्लान टू द पिंक सिटी जयपुर। What's up guys, it's Grishma and welcome to my channel and welcome from Jaipur. This place has been on my bucket list since a very long time and finally today I am here. So I have a 3-day itinerary planned for you guys so that if you are visiting Jaipur for 3 days, you can also follow this and explore Jaipur. In this I share all the stay, accommodation, food and travel and exploring places that you can enjoy. So let's go and explore Jaipur. जयपुर ये जगह एक पॉपुलर टूरिस्ट प्लेस है जिसकी खूबसूरत महलें और एक्सपीरियंस के लिए कई सारे टूरिस्ट हर साल आते हैं। जयपुर इज वेल कनेक्टेड वाया रोड, रेल एंड एयर। वी ट्रैवल फ्रॉम मुंबई टू जयपुर वाया फ्लाइट एंड इट वाज अ प्लेजेंट एक्सपीरियंस। डे 1 बिगिंस फ्रॉम आमेर। आमेर ये जयपुर से 10 से 12 किलोमीटर की दूरी पे है। ये जगह पहले कैपिटल हुआ करता था ड्यूरिंग द किंग्स रूल बिफोर शिफ्टिंग द कैपिटल टू जयपुर। फॉर द स्टे हियर वी ऑप्टेड फॉर अ हेरिटेज स्टे एट अ हवेली कॉल्ड एज सूर्य हवेली आमेर, जो आमेर फोर्ट से वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस पे है, सो इट्स अ ग्रेट चॉइस। So this is the beautiful room. It has this custom wallpaper which looks so nice and a design which I have never seen before. It has wallpaper also on the ceiling which is interesting twist to it. At the backdrop behind me is absolutely beautiful. This is like the blue room. This is called the Bare Darbar. On the first floor there are our rooms and on the second floor there are more set of rooms. So this hotel has a total set of 6 rooms only. So it's a boutique hotel and you have to make like a prior booking to get rooms here. After check-in, eating kachoris and soaking in the beauty of Surya Haveli, we went out to see the first tourist attraction, the majestic Amer Fort. So now I'm inside the Amer Palace and यहाँ का entry ticket is ₹100 per person. बहुत ही अच्छा view भी है यहाँ पे. If you see the backdrop, it's absolutely beautiful. You surely will be mesmerized with the beauty of the palace with its grandeur and elegance. It's a classic blend of Hindu and Islamic architecture built by Raja Man Singh and later by Savai Jai Singh. It's a large complex with interesting stories and facts. Amer Fort के पीछे ही है is a Jaigarh Palace. Jaigarh Palace during the King's rule was used to show ammunitions and arms and वहाँ पे ammunitions बनता भी था. And the army used to stay over there and the king and the queens used to stay at this Amer Fort over here. The palace has stunning courtyards, gardens, Diwane Aam, Diwane Khas, 99 toilets, secret tunnels and more, making it a must-visit place for sure. So this was the Amer Fort that we visited today. It's such a big fort and there's so much history attached to it and it's so fascinating as well. For seeing all the rooms, all the places around here, you actually require a day or 3/4 of the day to see it thoroughly. After visiting Amer Fort, we had a very filling lunch at a place called as Kokam Risto, जो Amer Fort के opposite है. We had a delicious thali which was approximately 300 rupees, which was great. And after having lunch, we are now heading to our next sightseeing location, which is the Panna Meena का Kund. This is a historic stepwell that we are visiting. Amer Fort के वहीं से जाना है. It's around 500 meters from Amer Fort. You can opt to take a rickshaw or a ride, or you can even walk. That is what we are doing. We're walking. The walk to Meena Panna का Kund was amazing. एक छोटे से गांव के वहाँ से रास्ता जाता है. Google Maps is your best friend to find the route. ये गांव में कई सारे घर है, दुकानें हैं और हमें एक शादी भी देखने मिला और हर जगह देखो तो खूबसूरती ही छाई हुई है। So now we are at our our next location. This is the Panna Meena ka Kund. It's a 16th century step well. Step wells in Rajasthan are very common. So the main purpose of the step well is to store cold water. Since Rajasthan is a state which is a warmer state, तो पानी इतना यहाँ पे अवेलेबल नहीं होता था, तो पुराने ज़माने में ऐसे स्टेप वेल क्रिएट करते थे. अंदर पानी ठंडा भी रहता था. दैट इज़ ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ दिस स्टेप वेल, एंड इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी हाउ बैक इन दोज डेज दिस हैज़ बीन बिल्ट. Panna Meena ka Kund is more than an architectural marvel. It has been serving water to the nearby people since ages. And along with that, Panna Meena ka Kund महिलाओं के लिए एक चर्चा और गपशप करने की भी जगह थी. Another interesting fact of the step well is the steps used to descend cannot take you back up. यहाँ हमने कुछ आधा घंटा बिताया और निकल पड़े अगले डेस्टिनेशन पे. After visiting the Panna Meena ka Kund, we are now visiting a place called as Anokhi Museum. So we're gonna go inside. It looks so beautiful from the outside. It is like a palace also. So let's go inside, see what's there inside the museum. Anokhi यानी कि यूनिक, ऐसी ही ये जगह है. It's a textile museum dedicated to the oldest art of block printing. And you surely will be impressed with the designs and styles of the fabric displayed. Rupees 80, and यहाँ पे there are different fabrics that are showcase of Rajasthan's rich culture and how it is made, like block painting, different types of fabric painting, everything is showcased here. यहाँ एक अनोखी एक्सपीरियंस ट्राई करने को भी मिला, जो था ब्लॉक प्रिंटिंग. देखने में इजी ज़रूर लगता है, पर है नहीं. बहुत सारा कंसंट्रेशन, अटेंशन टू डिटेल और ये कला के लिए डेडिकेशन होना ज़रूरी है.
पकड़ रहे ना, पकड़ कोई ना, मारो मेरी तरह वो सब, उठाओ, उठाइए, कस के मारो, ये, और ये कस के, उठाइए.
मेरे से अच्छा आया. यहाँ हमें सलीम चाचा ने बड़े ही खूब डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन भी दिया. So when you come here, make sure to stop by his station to know and learn block printing. तो सलीम भाई ने मुझे यहाँ पे ब्लॉक पेंटिंग सिखाया एंड हमारा ये सुंदर सा डिज़ाइन रेडी हुआ है. बहुत ही न्यू टेक्निक है, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम किया है एंड इन्होंने हमें बहुत अच्छे से सिखाया. सो थैंक यू सो मच.
बेटे, मेरी 3 पीढ़ियाँ हो चुकी हैं, चौथी पीढ़ी को सिखा है मेरे दादा, फादर, चाचा, और मैं हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में काम करके आया हूँ और इनाम लेके जीत के आया हूँ. ये आप लोगों का बहुत आशीर्वाद. थैंक यू.
ब्लॉक प्रिंटिंग तो हमने देख लिया, बट इसे करने के लिए जो स्टेंसिल लगता है वो कैसे बनाते हैं अब वो देखेंगे.
तो पहले हम इसको डिजाइन पेपर रख के बुक के ऊपर ट्रेस करते हैं.
आपका नाम बताइएगा.
मेरा नाम मुंशी खान है.
और आप कितने टाइम से ये कर रहे हैं?
40 साल, 4 years experience.
The visit to Anokhi Museum was mind-blowing and so educating. We got to learn and appreciate the skills from the skilled artisans, which was an amazing experience. The Anokhi Museum is truly one of the places that you have to come and check out the Indian culture and how artisans create this beautiful clothing that we wear every day. And उनके लिए respect तो और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ गया, because the amount of time, energy and concentration they require to create all these beautiful designs that we wear every single day. And they must be given a lot of respect. Do come here and encourage them and their work. आमेर की गलियों से चलकर और कुल्हड़ की चाय पीकर हम निकल पड़े अगले जगह पर, जो था बद्रीनाथ टेम्पल. ये टेम्पल हिल पे सिचुएटेड है और यहाँ से पूरा आमेर दिखाई देता है. We climbed all the way and now we are heading more ahead to visit Bद्रीनाथ temple. This temple is literally present on the top और यहाँ से पीछे there is the Amer Fort. तो Amer Fort से भी दिखता है ये temple. And now we are going to take a closer look to the temple. हमारे आते आते मंदिर ज़रूर बंद हो गया था, पर यहाँ एक सुकून और शांति थी और यहाँ आकर हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा. After the peaceful darshan, we came back to our room, took some rest and headed out to the city to see it at night. So it is much later right now. It's currently 7:30 p.m. and we are seeing the Amer Fort in the night. It is lit by these golden lights which enhances the architecture of the palace so much. For dinner, we headed to a place called as the Stag, which has a stunning view of the Amer Fort. It is about 8 to 10 minutes walking from our stay, so everything is convenient and at a walking distance. We just had our dinner here at the Stag and it was such a great dinner with the view which was fantastic. The view is the highlight of this place, but the food is also very nice. The Alfred pasta that we had was very delicious, and we also ordered Chinese platter which was equally nice. The variety is nice, the quantity is nice, and even the pricing of all the food items is really affordable. So this is a place that you have to come if you visit to Amer place. You can come here with your friends, your family, or even solo. It's a great place for that, and I would highly recommend it. See how beautiful it is. Love the interiors over here. It's so different. This is the month of February and it's drizzling. Look at it. I don't know how this is happening, but it's drizzling. We are heading back to our room as quickly as possible. Luckily, our stay is very close by, so that's nice. This is day 2 in Jaipur. After having a scrumptious breakfast at the Surya Haveli, which was inclusive in the package, we checked out and headed for our next day's stay. But before that, we stopped by the Jal Mahal, which is built in the center of the lake in the 18th century by Maharaja Jai Singh II. So on the way to our next location, we are now stopping by Jal Mahal, which is another iconic place here in Jaipur, Rajasthan. And ये place भी काफी अच्छा tourist attraction है. During the evening time, you'll find a lot of people coming over here to enjoy the sunset also, because यहाँ से sunset are spectacular. And there are a lot of these shops also behind that you see where you can do a little bit of shopping and all, and have a leisure time while enjoying the view of the Jal Mahal. Interestingly, the Jal Mahal is a 5-story building. The lower floors of the palace get submerged in the water when the lake is filled to the fullest. It's truly a spectacular palace on water. इतने में लंच टाइम हो गया था, तो लंच के लिए हम चले रेनबो रेस्टोरेंट में, जो जल महल से थोड़ी ही दूरी पे है. खाने में खाया 4 प्रकार की रोटियां, जो इनका स्पेशलिटी है, राजस्थानी लाल मांस और चिकन ग्रेवी, और मीठे में कुल्फी. खाना काफ़ी अच्छा था और मज़ा आ गया. So we are staying at the Narayan Palace here near Jaipur city. ये जयपुर मेन सिटी that is the Hawa Mahal, वहाँ से 4 kilometers की दूरी पे ही है. And this is our room. This is a garden facing room. So I'll give you a quick room tour. So come on in. Narayan Niwas is a luxurious 98-year-old property and a palace hotel with spacious royal rooms, pretty courtyards, lavish ballrooms that will give you all the royal feels. After check-in and soaking in the luxury, we rented a car and started the journey of Jaipur city with visiting the monkey temple, that is the Galtaji temple. ये टेम्पल एक्चुअली देखा जाए तो अराउंड 10 किलोमीटर्स फ्रॉम द मेन सिटी एरिया है, एंड घाट के थ्रू यहाँ पे आना पड़ता है. आई वुड रिकमेंड यू बुक अ कार टू कम ओवर हियर, बिकॉज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इज द ओनली इशू. बट इफ़ यू हैव योर ओन कार और इफ़ यू कमिंग फ्रॉम द प्राइवेट कार, देन यू कैन डायरेक्टली कम हियर. गलताजी टेम्पल में भगवान राम, भगवान कृष्ण और भगवान हनुमान की पूजा होती है. And this temple is built more like a palace or a haveli rather than a traditional temple, which is its speciality. It's also considered as a holy place, having the Galta Kund that never dries. ये टेम्पल की एक खास बात है कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारे monkeys हैं. Everywhere you see there are monkeys. There's all sizes of monkeys and they're so cute. So that behind me is the main Galtaji temple. This temple is unfortunately closed, so we can't go outside. Then too you can see how beautiful this temple is. जयपुर आके सिटी पैलेस नहीं घूमा, ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? So now I'm currently at the city palace of Jaipur. Entry ticket is a bit pricey. It's rupees 300 per person, and there's also different special tickets for 1500, which includes exclusive access to the residents, and 3000 ticket mein there's this blue room that you see all around internet that you can visit here. The city palace has many different sections like the Diwane-Am, Diwane-Khas, Chandra Mahal, Pritam Niwas Chowk, Mubarak Mahal, the museum, and many courtyards and gardens. It also has a textile art and craft museums and galleries to support local artists and their work. So this is the Pritam Niwas Chowk. यहाँ पे पुराने ज़माने में डांस यानी मुजरा वगैरह हुआ करता था and the king and the queens along with their servants and dasiyas used to sit here and watch it. यहाँ पे बड़ा सा कारपेट भी बिछाया करते थे so that the dancers can dance. यहाँ पे 4 दरवाजे हैं which represents the 4 different seasons and also there is a Shiv का मूर्ति on the first floor. So this what you see behind me is a silver ka kalash which weighs 300 kgs and also holds a Guinness World Record of the largest and the heaviest silver utensil made and this is inside this palace. यहाँ पे ऐसे 2 है दोनों जगह पे. After that extremely royal tour of the city palace, we went to the next location which is just few minutes from the city palace. That is the iconic Hawa Mahal palace. यहाँ पे you can actually go inside the Hawa Mahal. बहुत लोगों को ये पता नहीं होता है. They just visit it from the outside, take photographs and then go. It's a 5-story building and it's magnificent. So let's go inside, take a ticket first. The Hawa Mahal Palace was built by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh, grandson of Maharaja Savai Jai Singh, in the year 1799. It is built in red and pink colored sandstone having a honeycomb-like structure. हवा महल जयपुर की शान है और यहाँ आके इसकी खूबसूरती को देखना और छोटी खिड़कियों से झांककर शहर को देखना एक अनोखी एक्सपीरियंस है. एंट्री टिकट टू दिस प्लेस इज ₹50 एंड ये 4:30 to 5 o'clock के तक बंद होता है तो मेक श्योर यू कम बिफोर दैट अदरवाइज यू विल मिस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. एंड नाउ क्लाइंबिंग द 5 स्टोर्स ऑफ द हवा महल एंड लकीली हवा महल में स्टेप्स नहीं है. दिस स्लोप दैट यू कैन गो. So that is convenient, otherwise 5-story would be too tiring. हवा महल तो उस ज़माने की रानियों के लिए बनाया गया था. From there they used to peek from here and यहाँ पे नीचे रोड में क्या भी processions होते थे they used to watch it from here and peek through these windows. Now we made it to the top of the Hawa Mahal and यहाँ पे the view is spectacular. All of the 3 sides of the city is covered with mountains and there is the market and the roads down below. This is the tallest building over here, so the view is really nice. हवा महल का नज़ारा का मज़ा लेकर अब चलेंगे कुछ इवनिंग स्नैक्स के लिए. There are 2 very popular cafes opposite to Hawa Mahal. One is the Tattoo Cafe and the other one is the Wind View Cafe. Both of them have the view of the Hawa Mahal and इसीलिए this place is always busy and people love clicking pictures over here. So we are sitting at the Wind View Cafe. यहाँ पे the focal point is the view which is of the Hawa Mahal which is beautiful. So having some cold coffee over here with the view of the Hawa Mahal and उससे भी अच्छा the cherry on the top of the cake is the sunset which is happening right behind Hawa Mahal which is so beautiful. जयपुर आके शॉपिंग तो करनी ही है. हवा महल के वहाँ कई सारे ऑप्शंस है शॉपिंग के लिए फ्रॉम ड्रेसेस, ज्वेलरी, फुटवेयर, बैग्स, होम डेकोर एंड मोर. एंड जयपुर हैज़ मेनी अदर मार्केट्स लाइक द बापू बाज़ार, जौहरी बाज़ार, तिरपोलिया बाज़ार, चंद्रपुर बाज़ार एंड मोर फ्रॉम वेयर यू कैन शॉप टू. तो शॉपिंग करके वी हैड अवर डिनर इन द इन हाउस रेस्टोरेंट एंड कॉल्ड इट अ डे. Day 3 started out with a lavish breakfast at the Narayan Niwas and later we checked out of this property and headed to a day 3 stay at the Hotel Umaid Bhawan. I'm staying at a very luxurious property yet a budget friendly property called as Umaid Bhawan. This is around 4 to 5 kilometers from Hawa Mahal that is a city center. This is an old Haveli palace. Umaid Bhawan is a mind-blowing property with so many intricate designs and patterns that every corner is worth admiring. From hand paintings on the walls and ceilings to interesting lobby areas and rooms, Umaid Bhawan checks off all the points for a royal stay on a budget. So this is where our room is located. It's located on the 4th floor. यहाँ पे 3 floors का building है. The 4th floor is an extension of the building, and this is our room. It's a beautiful room. It's quite spacious, nice and clean. Has great amenities and facilities. So it's such a nice and a lovely place to stay at. After checking and relaxing for a while, day 3 sightseeing began by visiting the Patrika Gate. The Patrika Gate is near the airport and is around 10 to 12 kilometers away from the main city. You can opt for an auto rickshaw or a cab service to take you there. So it's a beautiful gate. बहुत सारे पेंटिंग्स यहाँ पे हैंड पेंटिंग्स बनाए हुए हैं ऑफ जयपुर, ऑफ इंडियाज कल्चर एंड इंडियाज हिस्ट्री एंड बहुत ही सुंदर गेट है. दिस प्लेस इज वर्थ द ड्राइव ऑफ ऑल द लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस. यू हैव टू कम हियर एंड चेक आउट द प्लेस. बट इफ़ यू आर प्लानिंग टू टेक फोटोज ओवर हियर, आई वुड रिकमेंड कमिंग हियर इन द मॉर्निंग बिकॉज तभी लोग कम रहेंगे एंड यहाँ पे अभी लोग बहुत ज़्यादा है एंड देयर इज अ less spot. People are staring at me. If you want undistracted view of the Patrika Gate, then come in the morning. This gate is open 24 hours. You can come any time of the day and there is no entry fee as well. So that is the Patrika Gate, and Patrika Gate ke opposite ही there is a big lawn and garden area where you can sit also. So you can come here in the evening time to chill and relax. Truly impressed and stunned after visiting the Patrika Gate. Do not miss it when you visit Jaipur. So it's lunch time currently and we came here to one of the most famous and popular cafes, the There For You cafe, which is a French themed cafe. I've seen this place in Instagram and I'm really intrigued to go inside and check out the cafe. I've heard so many good things about this place and the interior decor also, which is inspired by the French theme. So let's go inside and have some yummy lunch. Had our food at the There For You cafe. The food was delicious and very tasty. We had pizza and another one was cottage cheese along with rice and veggies, which was also very delicious. Star of the place is the interior and the decor, which is French theme, so you should definitely come here and check out. It's a nice place to hang out and come with your friends because the ambience is really nice. You can take nice photos as well. तो वो शानदार लंच के बाद हम पहुँचे जंतर मंतर, जो सिटी पैलेस और हवा महल के पास है. We could not cover this the previous day because everything over here closes around like 4 to 5, so we visited this on day 3. The entry ticket to this place is rupees 50. Inside this are 19 astronomical instruments and this place was built by Raja Savai Singh in the year 1734. So all these instruments are used for understanding the timing and the astronomical rotations of the other planets and all the stars. This place is a World UNESCO Heritage Site and has also the largest sundial here in India, that is in Jaipur, which shows the time of the day and which is so interesting, like how this was created and built back in those days. 12 राशियों के 12 डिफरेंट मॉन्यूमेंट्स बनाए गए हैं एंड पुराने ज़माने में लोग यहाँ बैठ के पूरी जन्म पत्रिका बनाते थे. दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ द हिस्ट्री ऑफ दिस. अब हो गया था खाने का वक्त, जिसके लिए हम चले मसाला चौक, which is a dream street food place. The place has an entry ticket of rupees 10 but it's totally worth it. From all things spicy to sweet, the place has Jaipur's best food and chaat items that cannot be missed. So now I'm having here Kesar Faluda, which looks so tempting. Look at the colors over here, it's so pretty. And ऐसा बोलते हैं कि इसको मिलाने का नहीं, इसको डायरेक्टली खा लेने का. And this is for rupees 90. It has ice cream, it has kulfi, the milk and also jellies inside. It looks delicious, so I'm gonna eat. It's really nice. It has a strong flavor of rose and kesar to it. खाने के बाद हम चले एल्बर्ट हॉल म्यूजियम को. All these tourist attractions in Jaipur are 5 to 10 minutes away from each other, which does not require a lot of travel time. The Albert Hall Museum holds Jaipur's rich culture and heritage from all things royal and antiques. It's like a trip back in time with Rajput family belongings, textiles, sculptures, statues from all over the world and much more displayed. The building itself is designed in the most elegant way and is a classic example of architectural finesse of that time that attracts a lot of tourists and visitors every year. After that, we headed to a hotel room, had dinner at the in-house restaurant with live Rajasthani folk dance performance and ended day 3 on that amazing note. So this is how you can spend 3 days in Jaipur. It's such a vibrant pink city जिसने मेरा दिल ही जीत लिया. ये ट्रिप से कई सारे हैप्पी मोमेंट्स एंड मेमोरीज के साथ कुछ नई कला और स्किल्स भी अपने साथ लेके जा रही हूँ।
उठाओ, डरो मत।
Jaipur की rich culture, mind-blowing architecture. Let's take a moment to admire the architecture over here. सुंदर बनावटें, प्यारे लोग और लाजवाब खाना ने मुझे जयपुर का फैन बना दिया है। I had a wonderful experience here. Thank you, Jaipur. This is me, Grishma, signing off until we meet again in a new place in a new city.